See what happens on JLJ this morning. I'm on my laptop. I don't have my back. I got to download my backgrounds to this laptop. I didn't realize that. I thought when he went to Zoom, it just transfers everything over. Apparently, it doesn't. So it doesn't transfer over. See what happens on JLJ this morning. Well, good morning, everybody. I'm coming to you from Clinton, Indiana. Yes, I am back here again. I got in early this morning. It was late last night, early this morning. I see now everybody's up. It's almost afternoon here already, which is so crazy. And that's right. I can't do it for some reason. I can't type in the chat. That I can't see the chat. That's what it was. The weird thing about this. Okay, this is okay. Okay, that's weird. Put that down there. That's right. I can't see the chat. I have to go over here and try to see the chat. Give me a second. Okay. Let me go online. I can't type in it. I gotta figure this out. This is like I'm gonna be on my laptop more. This makes no sense that I can't do it on there. JLJ view channel. Oh my God. Okay. Okay. Um, turn that off. I don't want to hear myself. No, James, turn off. Well, welcome. And I want to say hello, is what I wanted to say. I, hi, people. Like I said, I'm here in Clinton, Indiana, and I am here for work. I have not gone live in a long time. It's a very interesting day today. For some of you, you're happy, and for others, you're not. I'm one of those who's not happy, but I'm not surprised. This one is, so you can open, join the conversation, interact, open panel. It won't let me do it on here. It's so weird. So I have five people watching, but nobody's talking. So I am in Indiana. I got in last night. There's no easy way to get here, so I had to kind of piece it together via Chicago. And it was raining and cold, which I didn't expect, didn't plan on. But here, actually, it's not raining and cold. It's not really that rainy and cold here at all. There's Daisy Flower. Yes, since I've been on last, we had Day of Days happen, our 30th anniversary happened, we had an election. I don't know everything yet because I was traveling. I chose not to watch anything while I was traveling. I don't like traveling anyway, so I was busy trying to take care of that. I didn't look at anything, and then I saw this morning. But I want to start off this morning with a positive comment that I got that someone said to me. I see the world is full of positive and negative, right? Here's a positive comment I got. I'm gonna give this person acknowledgement because this person may be watching this at some point. So there's somebody named Shabretha Jennings. I hope I'm saying your name, or Shabretha Jennings. I'm saying your name correctly. 7291. It looks like Shabretha Jennings 7291. I saw you watching my videos and commenting, so I love it. I haven't answered your other comments, but I answered this one. But I woke up to this comment underneath my video, Daytime Today When Race is Brought Up. This is what I quote. I am truly grateful for this channel. Honestly, I thought it was just me seeing all the racial issues in soaps, but no one is talking about it. Other channels I watch would never mention anything about race and the treatment of POC characters. You are the first. And I love that there is a safe space where we can have these conversations openly. Even if social media even if through social media, it's nice to connect with like-minded individuals. Thanks so much for this video. You have a new subscriber. Well, Shabretha Jennings 7291, welcome to the channel. I got all kinds of I talk about everything on this channel. That's why I do this, and that's why I do this, and that's why I do this. Because I want to be at a safe place to talk about anything. There's Miss G. Hello, George. These mean streets of New York City. I'm coming to New York, you guys. I'm coming to New York in January. I'll talk about that in a second. I'm about to do a little Lottie's meetup or something. I'm coming to New York. I'm coming to New York. But anyway, so I just thought that was a lovely comment. I just thought that was wonderful. I am overjoyed that I have a new person who likes what I choose to talk about. That's about everything. Like I said, I don't do a lot of politics, obviously, but I do talk about how I feel about stuff. If someone asks me, I tell how I feel, and I share. Then once I'll be able to share, no matter what side you fall on, everybody can share. And I'll always call out injustices that I feel important, especially in entertainment. That's where my bread and butter is, entertainment. That's what I do for a living. That's what I hope. And people like George are a longtime supporter. We missed you on our last Zoom. I was spilling tea left and right. Daisy Flower, a longtime supporter. Miss G, you guys are people who've been great supporters. I know I have no Zooms planned for November. I might have one. I might have one planned later this month. I'll keep you guys posted. I'm on the road so much. I just haven't had a chance to have one. I might have one soon, but we have to. We're family. We're all family. We're all here together, and it's 11:11. I like that here where I'm at. And we're family, and I think we should be able to have our disagreements, have our likes, dislikes. Everybody's not the same, and I guess people always ask me, just in general, how. Here's my main thought that I say. I'm highly aware that I'm one of those rare people who has a fan base that crosses color and gender and age and sexuality and race and political affiliations. I know that for a fact, and I appreciate that. I know that that's part of, and I'm not here to alienate anybody. Um, I, 'Cause my views, I have my certain views also, right? And I know that many of you guys have come through for me many times, whether it's through donations or showing up to a Zoom or supporting one of my friends' works, or just kind words when I was going through all of that stuff with my mother, my brother, and last year, my stepfather last year. I mean, you guys have always shown me. I mean, seriously. I mean, when my brother died 8 years ago, the Hardys was my first group. They came to my rescue. It was so loving and kind. And I'm sure many of them and I have different views on things in other worlds. I have another brother who we're very close and we have very different views on stuff. But I know that if I need him, he'll be right here. I have a sister who we have similar views on stuff, and I can't count on her. So like it's one of those things that it's kind of like it's for my world's very swirl. I grew up that way. I grew up multicultural world, multiracial world, where it was just like opposing councils all the time, and but that's your family, and this. So I my view in general is very broad and open. I stand up for what I believe in for sure, but they're doing something across the way over there, apparently. I guess you guys can hear that now. Um, so my world's always been pretty broad, but it's never stopped me from I believe what I believe in, of course. And and I'm a person who I try to always look at all sides. I try to understand people. I try to do my own research. I try to find credible sources for my research. Because the internet's a little crazy. I gotta be careful with that. And I try to do all of that. I try to do all of that. And I try to be fair and I try to be honest and fair. There's some things I just won't tolerate, and and I have no problem with those either, speaking out on those. That's when it comes to soaps. I talk about all kinds of stuff. It's like, I will, I don't care. I think some soap fans are crazy. I don't know, they're crazy. They're cuckoo. I read some of these comments. I'm like, oh my God, you guys have no idea. And because I know some behind the stage stuff, then there's things with some people, I'm like, you guys have no idea. Like, you think that's what's happening on General Hospital? No, actually, this is happening. You'd be even more shocked. I think there's just a natural distrust from anybody who's kind of in positions of power, period. That's TV, we've seen it. That's movies, TV, that's education, that's healthcare, that's our government. It's like everybody's just like, I don't trust nobody in charge. I don't know what's going on. And so I get that also. I get it. And I also get there's some people who just they hear something, they take it for face value, and that's it. There's no research. Like it seems plausible to them. It may even fit what's going on in their lives, and that's it. And then other folks I know have fatigue, who they're tired of researching it, they're tired of defending it, they're tired. So I get it. But I tell you, I have some of the best fans. Hi Tony, I have some of the best fans. I have some of the best family members that I know we don't agree. And I guess I don't talk this very often either, but I am Christian. I have a doctorate in divinity. I went to church my whole life growing up and studied the Bible backwards and forwards. I have a spiritual advisor. My Aunt Faith is my girl, who's also a pastor, and has and I guess my worldview is that there are things bigger than our presidency going on. And I know some folks don't believe in that kind of stuff or whatever, and that's fine. You have your beliefs, but I just think there are bigger things going on. I'm not surprised by what happened. Um, People should still feel proud of whatever work they did with their candidates. Whatever work they did. Anybody who's on the Harris ticket, they should feel proud for all the hard work they did and everything. Um, you should never regret anything. You put you believe what you believe. You put your heart into it. Outcomes don't always happen the way we want. So I know that's disappointing. Life is not fair. As a black man in America, I've learned that just my whole life. It's just not fair. Um, but I'm going to keep moving. I'm going to keep moving forward, keep pushing, keep trying to change the envelope, keep trying to overcome. Because that's one thing we can do in America. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to continue to work as hard as I can, little bits that I can do to, make things better for some folks. Whatever I can do. But I just think if you're sad and upset, you should feel it, mourn it all. I guess those who are happy, I guess you're happy. And I hope whatever your intentions were, if they were pure and they were good and they were for certain reasons, I hope it comes to fruition. If it doesn't, then we'll find out. We will see. The next 4 years, we'll see. I'm already looking at 2028 already. I said that before the election. I was like, I'm looking for 2028. That's what I'm looking at. And it's just I know I know for a lot of the country, there's just people are just I can see how upset they are, and and I see other parts of the people, other parts of the country who are gloating and having a good old time. I just never. That's not good either. That's not good. Um, at all. And I'm just like, that's kind of my take on it. I just that I want to say on camera. If I ever do another off camera Zoom, part of Zoom, I may say a little more, but that's my statement in there. But like I said, I woke up to that news, woke up to that nice comment. I just booked tickets to New York in January. So New York, Tony JC, Daisy Flower, I say, all you guys, I might do a little Lottie's get together while I'm in New York, a little meetup or something. If you guys are available, I'd love to meet some of you guys out there. I will be there for a while. I'm there for work, and I'm going to try to stay a little bit afterwards. I'm thinking of going down to Florida, so that's all in January. Give myself a little vacation. So Just keep that all in mind, you guys. That's something positive, at least. Um, Tell me, well, how are you guys feeling? I mean, I've told people watching. I don't want top messages. I want all messages. I want all messages. I don't want just top messages. How can I change it on here? It's not changing. Oh well. I mean, but it's a safe space either way. If you have any feelings, anything going on, how you feeling, please tell me. I am all ears. I am here for work. And here's one of the beautiful things about when I'm sitting up here in rural Indiana. Many people in this town have embraced me. I don't know everybody, but many have embraced me. And I am doing some really fun, amazing things here. And I want to show the world that, there are people who can work together for a common good, and lead by example. I view the race as I view this heart is in the way. Shit. I view the race as a black woman, and I don't feel safe. I understand that. Oregon, I will not even argue with you about that. We talk about race on these shows all the time. My channel. Um, as you know, I viewed as a gay black man, so I completely. I have several. I'm so othered that I can't even tell you, right? So I understand. I do understand completely. Um, and I'll be curious to see what actually happens. Even if he makes it through this term, who knows? He's so old himself and everything and decrepit. Who knows what's going to happen? I get it. I see you and I validate your feelings completely. I totally understand. Totally understand completely. George said you stayed home also. Yeah, well, some of us are in these bigger cities. So I wonder, I mean, I don't know. I mean, is it gonna be worse in smaller towns or is it better? I mean, I wonder how that's gonna be. I know. Parts of me are just like, I don't say. I just don't. Just say. It's like, okay. Like I said, parts of me are not parts of me are not surprised. And parts of me are like, okay, and there we go. Yes. There are a lot of things that went down, maybe and there's that whole woman factor. We can't seem to get a woman president. That seems not to be happening anytime soon. I mean, the bottom line for me is, I know, but we some White Castle. I know, I know. No, actually, I went to Junior's Cheesecake. That's for sure what I'm doing when I'm in New York. I'm getting my Bleecker Street pizza because they have White Castle here in Indiana. I'm getting my Bleecker Street pizza. And I'm getting my Junior's Cheesecake. Those are the two things I want, and probably a hot dog or a pretzel vendor, somewhere on the streets of New York. Those are the three things I want for sure. Oh my God, I can't wait. Actually, Big Street Pizza, we follow each other on Instagram, so I'm gonna try to go there and see if I can do some stuff with them. I'm a huge fan. I know we can already get off on. I haven't eaten yet today, so we get off on food. Like, it's 11:30. I'm on East Coast time right now. My brain thinks it's 8:30 in the morning. I think it's coffee. Yeah, I know. No, Tony, I think you and I both are. I mean, well, in the Zoom we talked about stuff. Like I already told you, I have my own. I've known Kamala for years, from my San Francisco days, like 30 years ago. So I think you and I both were kind of like talking about stuff. Yes, I heard about that. The bomb threats in Georgia. I heard about that, George. That's crazy. I had heard about that. That is crazy. Um, that is crazy. Come on, folks. But yes, I think, yeah. White Castle. I do like White Castle. They have them in Indianapolis over here, which is not too far from here. And I'm talking about something serious and I'm talking about food. I mean, that's my life. Food and serious, food and race. I get it. So yes. No, but I am curious to see what actually for me. Yes, I'd love to have bread regular price and gas down to regular price in California. I know it has something to do with the presidency, so other people think it does, but it doesn't. It's greedy corporate greed that allows this to happen, which we need to attack. So but I would love to have that. I mean, I think the economy, the people, that's their thing. They don't think she can do it. I hope I'm okay. If I'm not seeing your message, it's not me. My thing says top messages, and usually I can do top and all. And right now, it's only saying that, so I don't know how to change on my phone. So I'm seeing certain messages. Hopefully, I'm seeing everybody's messages. Also, for the 13,000th episode party that happened in Wyandotte, Tammy Govea went and got all this stuff. So there'll be some videos, and I gotta find that flash drive now. Videos and audio will be coming up and out this week. I have so much work to do. It's not even funny while I'm here. But I had gone live in a long time, so I gotta go say hi to my peeps. I have the house to myself this morning. What's this afternoon? Yeah, and I was like, Daisy, someone's been around. Well, you, me, George, Tony, Miss We're all old enough. And so we've been around, we've been around. Now I can't talk. We've been around a while. Some things are just not shockers anymore. It's just appointments or celebrations. It's like there's like, oh, that happened. Okay. I mean, the last shocker I had was Obama becoming president. I just never thought I'd see a black president. Hi, Samantha. Never thought I'd see one. Just never thought I'd see one. So that was the last time I was like really truly shocked. Trump getting in 2016 was shocking too, but that one seems less shocking for some reason than Obama becoming president. Um, and so, but other than that, most of the time with politics, I'm just like, it's all. I mean, it's all part for the course. I mean, I'm an independent, so I'm not a Democrat or Republican. I'm in the middle. I'm in another party. I'm just like, it's all whatever it is. It is all whatever it is, and I think I look at it. There's a bigger thing going on that I wish people would all see. There's so much more going on there, and these presidents are just figureheads. When you think about it, it's the rest of the system that's set up. I hope for your local stuff, maybe things went okay in your local areas. So how you doing, Samantha? I am here in Clinton, Indiana. I mean, I'm in the Midwest as this happens. All this happening is going to hell. I know I'm surrounded by Trump supporters, but I know there's some folks here who actually are Democrats too. And they're friends of mine, so I know some of them. They're here. I'm not here to bash anybody. I'm not going. You see, I'm not going to bash anybody. I'm not going to do that. It's just I'm tired of the divisiveness. I'm tired of just the bickering back and forth. I understand it. I understand why it's happening, but I'm tired of it. You know, and I feel like if this was not the way your turnout is, then we really have to. You have to do some. We have to really get in there and do some work. It's like playing sports. You go back and go, okay, what did we not do that just didn't secure it? Yes, I'm sure Samantha, right? She said gut punch this morning. I know. We got to go back and say, okay, what was it? What didn't? Is it because she was a woman? Because her and Hillary both clearly couldn't get it. Um, was because she was vice president already. Like there's a whole bunch of stuff that's just like, you know, it was just not likable. There's a whole bunch of things we gotta look at. And and now fight harder for 2028. And let's see what happens now. People think. That's true in most cases, yes. So that's fine. If that's if well, Doc Jerky, if that is your choice, then congratulations to you. And I hope everything works out the way you would like it to. I expected Trump supporters to come on my chat this morning. I'm not gonna take you off or scream or yell or holler. If you are happy, then congratulations. Yes, people. Well, that was my whole thing. That's why I stopped arguing with people. I'm like, if people are going to vote either way, there's folks who didn't vote. Let's not forget about that. You're not going to incite me, Doctor. Yeah, you're not even a follower of mine, so I don't even know why you're even on my chat. I don't think you're even a follower of mine, or I don't remember your name at all. But so I don't know why you're in my chat, but that's fine. I said again, you're not gonna incite me or get me to react like that or anything bad towards you. If you're happy with it, then good for you. Um, and so he. I know I'm just saying he said a lot of name calling and things too over the last year. So there you go. That's why I didn't fight with anybody. That's why I didn't fight with anybody. My thing is there are people who said they're not voting at all. Like I mean, I'm an independent. I'm not a Republican or a Democrat. So I'm not. I wish we could have more parties. I wish we could have. I wish we could have other things between. I think both parties need an overhaul. And so um, for me, it's. I wish our system we had a better system. So, but people went out, and like I said, people feel the way they feel. There are folks who are Bernie people back in the day, all the Bernie supporters. They were all Bernie Sanders, they were all in, they got it, they were all in. And then you got people who are Trump supporters. They have folks who are Biden supporters. There are folks who are Hillary supporters. We had like how many different people? There are people who are Nikki Haley supporters. And so it's one of those things. It's like it's everybody has their supporters. So that's why I'm not arguing about it. I'm not going to argue. I'm not going to fight. Just like because people have their minds. I always say there's no undecided voters. I didn't believe in that whole rhetoric. There's undecided voters. I think people already knew who they're voting for. I think everybody knew who they were voting for. So I think there's no such thing as undecided voters. And like I said, I know friends who just didn't vote at all. They didn't like either choice. They didn't vote at all. And for some people, that's it. For some people, that's something that people are even more upset about because people have died to get the chance to vote. That's why I said no matter which way you swing, you got to vote. And not just and presidency is just one thing. I mean, I hope your local elections went the way maybe you possibly wanted. There's all these laws and measures and bills um, and your mayors, your senate, your house, your governors. I mean, that's all that stuff. That's all those. You have to look at the whole picture. So I hope whatever in your, I know there are measures that didn't go through in certain places and that went through in other places. So, it wasn't all bad news. There was some good stuff too for some people. So I just think it's, so I guess we'll find out. It's 4 years. It'll go by fast. So, but people have their feelings. So, and this person, Doc Jerky, you have a lot of comments. Okay, I see them. I just okay. That's how you feel. Okay, I live in California too. I love California. So I don't know. So no, I didn't say you're being rude. I'm just saying I'm just commenting. You have a lot of comments. So nothing I've not heard before. Anything I'm saying, nothing you've not heard before. I'm not. I just don't have any. I don't have any. I don't agree with you, so I don't. But I'm not going to fight with you. So you know what I mean. I'm like, that's all. That's all I'm saying. I'm like, okay. I said because the easy thing would be for me to be block you and go get off my page and block you. That'd be the easy thing to do. And I think I think unless it becomes this kind of violent, rude rhetoric, then yeah, then that's different. But I just think that that's the easy thing to do. Anybody has the right to do that too. Your social media is your social media. No, I didn't say you're looking for a fight. I'm just telling you what I'm not going to do. That's all. I'm just telling you. So, and I don't wish for the country to go downhill. I want it to survive. I want to succeed. I want to be better than ever. I want to be succeed. Like I said, I'm not even. I'm listening. I'm just, yeah. We're just, Doctor. We're just listening to you. You have all these. You're saying all these things. We're just listening to you. The people in this, most people in this chat, obviously were Harris Biden supporters, and not, or at least not Trump supporters. So we're listening to you. Like I said, it'd be easy for me to just go get them off the page. I'm not going to do that. That's what everybody does. It's like they always say you can't run. Like you can't run from stuff. You are representing a part of this country that believes the way you do. Myself and others in this chat, we represent part of the country that believes the way we do. Now, how do we get that? How do we come together? I have no idea. I'm not a politician. I don't want to be a politician. My father worked in politics for years, and he taught me a lot of stuff when he was working in politics. There's a lot that goes on that people aren't aware of. So, okay, but I'm saying, but also, Dr. Jakey, you also represent people who do think like you also. Yes, you are speaking for yourself, but I'm saying you're not alone. That's my larger statement is that you're not alone. There are people who do agree with you. Because people might go, well, this Dr. Dre guy is it's just him. No, it's not. I'm saying you're not alone. Like we are not, like me and Tony JC and people in this chat, we're not alone. There's not just one person saying, I believe this and that's it. It's we all have our different we all that you're not alone, that you represent that you represent in this chat. Well, no, okay. I guess you're a literal person. I guess this person, Dr. He's literal. I'm not saying you're literally every single person that's, I'm just saying there are a lot of folks who are socially liberal and fiscally conservative. There are a lot of, I know folks who are like that, which I have, because I have no problem with republicanism at all. I don't have a problem with that at all. I have problems with Donald Trump. But republicanism, I have a problem with that. I have Republican friends, you're all fine. Um, but you know what I mean? It's like, yeah, I'm just saying that people will shut off and go, it's just this one person. It's like, no, there's people who agree with what is going on. So it's like, and that's we can't put our heads in the sand. We can't just go in a little corner and go, it's just those crazy people and that's it. It's like, no, no, no. They think we're crazy people also. So there's a bunch of that going around also, where it's like it's them and us and them and us and us and them and us and them. And I don't know how to bring this together. I don't I don't have the answer. Because I'm not a politician, I don't have the answer. I know when my kids weren't getting along, how to put them together, make them get together. But even with that, you can't make them be super close either. I have siblings I don't talk to. We grew up together, and I don't talk to them. So you can't even make your siblings you guys get along. So how do we get a country that's just divided? How are we going to do that? And now it's going to be divided again for another 4 years. Just no matter what happens, it's going to be divided for another 4 years. And that is a shame because I think deep down, many of us on both sides want the same like five or six things. Um, and we may have different ways of getting there, but we want the same things in many ways. Yes, there are the extremes on both sides. I'm not counting that. I'm talking about like the rest of us who are like kind of in the middle. A lot of us who are, like I said, a lot of us independents are in the middle. We're not both for either side. We're just kind of like, can we just like get to those five or six things that we all want? It's like so. It's one of those things. No matter how we get there, we just want to get there somehow. So I think if you find somebody who could unify us that way, maybe, who can appeal to bipartisanship to two sides. I don't think there's a person out there who could do that. But if that was something, maybe that could be the start. I mean, there are a few Republicans out there that I liked, like John McCain was a Republican I liked back in the day, and a few others I liked. I was like, oh, they actually got something to say. That was pretty good, and spoke to me on several sides. No problem with that. I think it's just that finding that maybe that's a start. Find somebody who's not doesn't seem as polarizing. Maybe that's a start. Um, or somebody who's super polarizing, but gets everybody up in arms in the right way. I don't know. Maybe we need that, or the opposite, right? Maybe we need somebody who's really like shaking everything up. That everybody goes, that person's it. I have no idea. I have no idea. I don't have the answer because each side thinks they have the answer. So then it's almost like it's like the soap world. Everybody thinks they know what should happen on General Hospital. Everybody has 20 different ways that the show should be written. Or any show. Don't get me wrong, Star Wars. What was it? I was reading something about the Halloween series. Doesn't matter. I guess it's everybody has when they watch something, Star Trek, the Marvel Universe, DC. There's the James Gunn fan, and there's the other. So I guess it depends on. It's like nobody agrees on anything. So I mean, we can all watch the same movie and have 20 different reactions, which is a wonderful thing, right? That's free will and all that's wonderful. Then in social media and everywhere else, you're like, everybody's like demanding off with their heads and this over here. It's like, but you can't all do that. It's a soap opera. I always say, or a movie, my whole thing is when it comes to television and movies, way different than politics, but kind of similar, right? They're presenting you something. They say, here you go. Here's a story I want to tell you. Here it is. Now go. Now you can like it, not like it. That's fine. That's your reaction. Oh my God, I hate this character. You're supposed to hate the guy. I always thought but it's the ones you take it so far where you have to show off the air because a certain storyline doesn't happen the way they wanted to, or because someone got killed off, whatever. I'm like, that's completely something that's more than that. There are folks who enjoy General Hospital the way it is. There are folks who like The Bold and Beautiful the way it is. There are folks who like Grey's Anatomy the way it is. There are folks who don't like it. I'm the type of person, if I don't like the show anymore, I stop watching it. That's just me. I will stop watching the show. Life will go on. I don't talk shit about it. I don't keep harping on it. I'm like, okay, I'm like, I'm moving on to something else. But there are podcasts. There are people who their sole purpose is to just talk shit over and over and over again. I'm like, that's where it gets annoying. You're like, now you're not helping anything. You're not presenting. I mean, it's so annoying after a while. Um, and but you have a right to do it. So they have a right to mute you, or somebody said they muted me the other day. I'm like, okay. It's just very interesting to me that I'm like, again, it's the bickering that just bugs me after a while. It's when people start yelling after a while, I tune out. I just don't, all I see is yelling. Somebody out there saying, if you don't mind asking, what about the unhinged reservation of Democrats that turned you off? Okay. That's a legitimate question. Because I will say this in California, we're all over the place, but in California, we have a homeless problem. That is something that's crazy. And we have a rent control problem and some infrastructure problems. We do have that. But I love living in California. I lived other places. I love living in California. To me, still one of the best places to live. I know, Tracy, it's been a while. I have been out and about all over the country working and trying to get stuff together. So it's good to see you too. We got 20 people watching. Okay. But yes, I think, and also when it comes to soap fans and politics and Star Wars fans and everything, it's also what you call it. I say it all the time. It is oh my God, I'm trying to get this to the coffee to come through. Its appearance also. If it seems like this or seems like that, people go off for that also. And a lot of people are like, I'm sorry, that's not what's going on. We'll see. I don't know if Dr. G's still in here or not. I don't know, maybe Dr. G's typing. This is just the beginning. There are folks who I know are going to. I've seen social media already, folks. I just glanced on it this morning, and I'm seeing it. And again, for me, I just I want a better country for ourselves, no matter who's in charge. I want a better country. I don't want to go to hell in a handbasket. I don't. I want better for us. Um, and maybe better is in 2026, 28. Maybe that's when better is, in my opinion. Maybe that's when it'll all come together. Who knows? Or get worse. I mean, who knows that either? Who knows? But I'm just saying for the folks who are upset, I'm with you and I understand. And you're gonna hear so many people tell you on the other side why they think, whatever happened. And but they can say all that stuff, it doesn't matter. You still are hoping for something that didn't happen. Here's Jacarius. Hi, Jacarius. Hello. You know, you're scared. Hi, Bridget. Hi, everybody. I'm back, bitches. You know what? Yeah. Yes. Yes, I'm on here. I know. Ironically, I'm on here the day after the election. It just happened that I have the time this morning to come on. I'm in Indiana right now. The house is empty. I'm able to do, even though the lighting sucks right now because it's getting dark outside. And the lighting in here is not working the way I wanted to. So I probably seem darker than I should be, whatever. But yes, I'm on here. Kind of fit the moment. Um, it's curious. I don't, and Samantha, I'm with you. There are deeper, I keep saying there are bigger things at play. Samantha, I say it already then than Kamala and Donald. There's and I believe in that completely wholeheartedly. There are so much bigger things going on that they're just figureheads. There's more going on, but I know a lot of folks. I know some folks agree with me and some folks don't. And that's fine, but I think there's more going on. I passed over Denver, Colorado, and New Mexico, Vita, when I came out here, and it was snow. It was all snow. It was crazy. I saw it. But no snow here in Indiana. I'm in Indiana right now, Vita. There's no snow. We actually watched that special, Tony, me and some friends of mine the other night. It's so bad. I mean, the singing parts are good. And you see how talented Michael is, but they put some money in it. It was like, I mean, Bill Cosby's whole shtick was horrible. They had Rosie Greer on there. Like, it's some bad. I was, oh. But their singing part, when they did the singing stuff, it was good. You're like, God, Michael's so good. And then they're in Indianapolis, Megan Lindsay. I know, I think I know a lot of the women in this country of all races, and especially women of color, are really worried, and I'd be worried also. I don't know what's going to happen. I have no idea what's going to happen for you guys. I don't. They're saying Trump won. It's like you didn't hear Vita. You didn't hear it. You didn't hear it. It's everywhere. It is what I mean. But there are folks who believe they're not worried at all. So there's also that side too. They're not worried at all. They're fine. And that's the thing. For some people, I always say we're all connected, whether we know each other or not. What Samantha does affects Tracy. What Tracy does affects Doc Jerky. What Doc Jerky affects Shakarius. Shakarius affects, like, we all do stuff. There's a ripple effect, and I don't think we realize how connected we are. Hi, Tomlin family. Um, like, everybody's coming through. I've been on it so long. I go to Indiana, and of course, everybody comes on. It's been so long. I missed all of you. We're all connected on some level. I think that's what it is. And I said again, I think we all want the same stuff. I don't know. I want maybe to make money, not be taxed to death. I want lower gas prices, of course. I want a relationship. I want to be able to be in my nice house. I mean, there are things that I want. I think that we all want those things. We all want the same stuff. That's what's so crazy. Just that we have different ways of getting there, but I think everybody wants the same stuff. We kind of left alone to do what they want to do. I talked to so many people from across the board who are just like, I just want these like simple, like 5 or 6 things. All I want: raise my kids, have good health care. That's all I want. Because that is just that is we have our all this is wonderful and funny and all this stuff that's going on, but then we have to go back to our lives. Some people have jobs they hate that they have to work so they can try to make a little piece of a dollar. People have rents that are outrageous. I am very fortunate. I don't think people have rent that is. I mean, their mortgages are outrageous. They are. It's everything. Just got. I mean, everything. Tracy, I cannot answer that question. Every year for the last 6 years has been different, right? Gone to a pandemic. Then we're coming out of a pandemic. Then my family, everybody got sick, and my stepfather died. Then I had to caregive my mother last year. So it's one of those things where I don't know what's happening in 2025. I love doing the show in the morning. I love being here. I love doing more live shows. I love doing the soap shows. But I am having some great growth. My stuff's actually really good because I was able to work full time in my business. That's why I'm here in Clinton, Indiana. I have a lot of great growth happening. So for me, it's actually a positive thing. Unfortunately, it's taking me away from doing so much live stuff. But I hope to be able to come back and do more live stuff. I love doing live. I love this. This is my bread and butter. I've taught people how to do lives. That's what I do for a living. That's what I do. But I can't fucking do it. I do. I just can't do it. So I can't say what's happening in 2025. I hope to come back on here more. I have a lot of plans. I have a lot of plans. Then, as you know, someone can get sick in my family, or I can get sick, or anything can happen. The world can end. I mean, who knows what's going to happen? You know how crazy that is. But the last 5, 6 years, every year has been, I've had plans and every year has been different, good or bad. But I'm telling you guys, JLJ is on a good note. I have not been live in a long time, Miss Samantha. It's been a long time. Thomas said, family says, I know it's Sarah. Not much is going to change, I fear. I'm not being dramatic either way about it. Like I said, I understand the folks who are dramatic about it, upset. I get it. I totally get it. I think there's a bigger, I think there's something bigger than them. So that's why I'm not sounding the alarm or going crazy. I'm not surprised. I'm just kind of, I'm just like, okay, it's just this. I'm not surprised he won, and well, I put out one that it's not live. It wasn't live, Samantha. It was that last week. I put out one. I was like, I gotta let people know I'm alive still. I'm fine. That one wasn't live. That was just it. And then I did a series of daytime after no daytime no JLJ Media this evenings. I recorded 5 and put them out. And I wasn't live then either. But I got a good response on those too. And do that again. 'Cause I said, if I can do some stuff to give you something in the morning or the evening while I'm not able to do it, that's something I'm working on too. It feels like Groundhog Day. Yeah, I know. I know. It is. It's fine. Um, Tomlin family, you said that Max is into Christmas. He already raised these things. These say Max the Elf's into Christmas. And there's Veronica. Hi, Miss Veronica. I gotta check something really quick. Sorry, guys. Oh, like, time flying. I check something. Hey, kids, I'm coming. Okay, I'm back. So I had some clothes in the dryer I had to take out. I don't know about when you fly. Ugh. Here's our family elf. Oh, that's funny. So Bridge actually said before you came on. I actually just said this. But you missed it. So Tammy was able to go. I lost my voice. I had laryngitis and I had no voice for 5 days. So hi Devin. So Tammy went to the YNR 13,000th episode. So we have footage, we have video and audio. I wasn't allowed to post it until yesterday, but I was traveling yesterday. I was flying cross country. So, and taking a train and everything. So I'm gonna try to post it today. Start posting and this week. So look out for that. So Bridget, look out for that. Either Why Not Me Spotlight audio and or video. Both. Check out both. There might be some stuff that's only on audio, or so that's only on video. So a bunch of products will be coming at you this week from that. So she went to it. I didn't make the day of days. I ended up working. I didn't make it to support time. I heard it was a mess. But anyway. I know. I know, Veronica, and I haven't done a soap scene. We did a soap scene last month. It was good. I don't have one planned this one. I'm gonna try to plan one sometime this month. So everybody just hold your $10. It's gonna come up soon. I think I can find a day. I think I have a Saturday I can do it. I'm thinking the 22nd. Oh, I don't know what is Saturday. What is Saturday? Two Saturdays. Not the 16th. Well, I could do it. If I did a soap Zoom, I could do it the 16th. I could, can I? Look, I got 10 schedule books I gotta look at. Make sure I do because I'm like, well, we got lots to talk about. Okay. I could do it the 16th. I possibly could do the 23rd. So, because I won't be able to do any of the soap Zoom, the mental health and all those on Fridays. All my Fridays are just, I think, are taken this month. Yeah, that's taken. That's taken. I'm sorry, Fridays are taken. So I might try to do another one on one of those 2 days. I'll let you guys know. I'm gonna get a note to myself. I'll see. We had like almost 20 people on the last one. We had a good time. So as I said, George, you missed you. But Devin was there, everybody was there. We had a good talk. He's your family. So I saw Max is so funny. Did Max get a little taller? I was like, he looks like he's a little taller. Or he's just getting older. What's going on? Am I getting older? What's going on? Um, but there was a question I know that you had. Do you think inflation will continue to get out of control? Tracy, I have no idea, right? I have no idea. Um, but I will just say that I just know that it's crazy. And I know California, our industry is going through it right now. So yeah, Devin's here, you guys. I know. I know. And Devin sent me, well, no, his friend Jason sent me something that I have on my desktop. I'm going to read it. I haven't read it yet. I'm going to read it. Something we talked about a long time ago. Remember? Well, Jason knows. We talked about it a long time ago. So I was like very happy. Very happy to see that. Hello, 17 people. Good morning. I'm coming to you live from Clinton, Indiana, which is outside of Indianapolis. It's a very small town. So I thought I saw a growth spurt in there somewhere. And of course, I love the name Jackson. That was me. My grandson's name was gonna be Jackson, and they went with Ryland instead. But I love that name as a first name. But Jack and my brother's name was Max, so I'll always think of Max. I'm like, oh, my Max, and he's a Max. Beauty for Ashes, there she is. Yeah, there she is. So yeah, but yeah, I have lots of plans, you guys, for this. My channel is growing. I have a lot of behind the scenes things happening that I'm working on. That's what's taking me away for so much. Just all this stuff, just like trying to get it all together. As a small business owner in California, I get no breaks. So that's all I know, right? Samantha, that's all I know. I get no breaks. So I see nothing. So whatever it's supposed to do all that. When you say trickle down, it reminds me of Reaganomics. Remember Reagan? Well, some of us are old enough to remember Reaganomics. So like that makes me laugh about that. It's like Reaganomics, trickle down theory. I love it. A long time ago. I love it. I love it. I love it. But yeah, I'm all over the country right now these days. So we'll see how it all goes. I'm trying to fit it in. I have this book, and then I have organizer. Then I have this book, and then I have this pad. Then I have my phone schedule. I mean, I got 20,000 things trying to fit them all in. I'll be organized, and because both of my businesses are kind of growing, so it's kind of interesting right now. I've got to have this little pad too. Write it down. I always write everything down. I like writing stuff down. That's just me. Live down. I do. I do. I do. I do. I do. I do. So yes, I don't. I don't know nothing no more. I don't know nothing about nothing. I'm just here. I got 60 minutes. I got 20 people watching. Hi, 20 people who are watching. Those who are, make sure you subscribe to the channel if you are, of course. Hit the like button. Super chats are always welcome, of course. We're watching the latest super things. Like I said, I've been really just trying to work, trying to get money in and take care of bills, and I have property tax to pay and all that adult stuff that we have to do. The adult stuff. That's not fun. Here's my daughter's birthday. My daughter Tammy had a birthday recently, so she had a birthday to her. That. I think Christmas. Somebody asked me about Christmas. I'm going to see the grandkids, my little baby grandkids for Christmas. I'm very excited. I don't know. Last year I went all out. And I like Christmas Day. I started doing Christmas right after Thanksgiving, right after Halloween. And I kept it up for a while, as you guys know. I actually there's a tree I found in my mother's storage unit, and I might pull that out and see if it still works. I actually like the Christmas spirit. I just ran across all my Christmas ornaments. And I'm like, I kind of like that stuff. They say in trying times you want something that makes you feel safe and comfortable. And I was like, you know what? That does. I was like, I kind of like that. And we might need that for this holiday season. So I haven't decided yet. I mean, but I'm out of town a lot too, also. So I'm like, would I even? Oh my god, I don't want to be able to do all that. So I love Christmas ornaments, and so I started doing green and silver and blue. And I just love those colors. And now they have. They used to not have that. Now they have everywhere all those colors. So, but I wasn't ready for Christmas before Halloween. I'm like, wasn't ready. My eggnog is out, so I got my eggnog. I'm gonna talk about that. So funny. So I don't know. I haven't decided yet what I'm gonna do for the Christmas season. So I look at the comments. Yeah, so I don't know what I'm gonna do yet. I might. Should I just have it? So when I'm home, I come home to Winter Wonderland. I don't know how to do polls on here because I can't get on with my lap. I have my laptop. Why can't I get on? I can get on. I don't know. So, well, now it's 12:10 my time, Eastern, so it's not morning anymore. The morning is over, and I have so much work to do. About 65 minutes. Well, folks, hang in there. We're gonna get through this together. We're gonna be fine. We're gonna work it out. We're gonna try to work this out. Just lots of work to be done. That's all, period. Just in general, we have lots of work that needs to be done. That's how I look at it as. Um, if you want something to happen for your area, for you, we got to work at it, I guess, even harder to get it. And if you're okay with how things are, then you're okay with how things are. Same either way. But we're going to survive together. We are Lotties. We are together. I'm going to be here for you guys either way. Um, when will I come on again? I'm not sure. I could come on again as soon as tomorrow. It could be Friday. It could be next week. I don't know. But I'm here in Indiana until next Tuesday. I have a lot packed in. But if you're a Y&R fan, look out for some Y&R products coming this week. I'm trying. I gotta find that. I gotta find that flash drive actually. Like, where did I put it? I'm like a bag lady. I have like 10,000 bags. I'm like, where is everything? I can't find everything. And I'm an organizer, right? There you go. But I love you guys. Thanks for joining me this morning. And we'll talk again soon, of course. We will talk again soon, I think. And I'm like, how do I do this? No. It's been so long since I've done these. Here we go. And